Good morning and welcome to this edition of Slow Money News. My name is Doug, retired U.S. Marine and two-time combat veteran turned entrepreneur at your service. Today's episode is 613. Let me get there. 613, and we're going to be talking about get rich quick. This is what happens when you have your notes and stuff. This is what happens when you have a live show. And I'm trying to get to my notes. Don't even ask me what happened to them. But we'll get there in just a second. So hold on for a minute. I got some good stuff I want to share with you. Boom. All righty, there we go. Get rich quick. Okay. And obviously, if you have any questions, it's very, very easy. Only thing you have to do is go to slowmoneyblues.com/nothing. You can click on that button, Ask Doug, and I will promptly respond to your questions. That's what I like doing about a live show. You know, you can't make this stuff up. You're like, hey, where's my information? And like, where's my script and stuff like that that's in front of me? It's okay. I promise you, we're going to be able to do all the things that we typically do. So today's poll question is very, very simple. Are you a fast problem solver? Yes, no, or maybe if you want to participate in today's poll, simply go to slowmoneyblues.com/poll. You know, last month I ran a contest for the entire month, and I can't believe nobody took me up on my offer. So we're going to be doing that same thing again. If you like winning prizes and cash, particularly Bitcoin, then you definitely want to go to slowmoneyblues.com/win. And I'm giving away like 4 amazing prizes. In fact, let me pop up my site real quick while I'm talking to you guys. And I'm going to tell you what we're giving away. So, you think like, I don't know if it's even worth it. That juice worth the squeeze? Well, I promise you the juice is worth the squeeze. So you definitely want to participate. And guess what? We're starting a brand new contest starting today at 10 a.m. So the winners are going to be announced on December the 1st. It's so simple. If you go to slowmoneyblues.com/win, subscribe to our podcast, you have an opportunity to win a social media bundle, which is worth $299. Also, subscribing to our YouTube channel, we'll give you our YouTube marketing video course, a $499 value. You can also go and sign up for our link sharing platform, linky.com. That's LIINKY.com. And you have an opportunity to win a free lifetime account with all the bells and whistles. Now, normally that goes for $6.99 a month. So you get a lifetime access to that with all the upgrades and everything that we do to our platform. And then lastly, if you want to win, one of 3 winners, to win 100 USD in BTC, just simply go to slowmoneyblues.com/win. That's how easy it is. There's no catch or anything. You'll be entered into the contest. You can enter multiple times, and the best part about it is, guess what? You will be selected, or someone will be selected on December the 1st at 10 a.m. And we are super duper stoked about that. Now for the best part of the show. Well, one, did you do your homework last week? If you are watching me right now on Facebook or YouTube, you're doing your homework. And then let's say our morning mantra. I state your full name, take 100% responsibility and accountability for my decisions and actions. I refuse to blame others. If I do, I do well with my power, authority, and promises given to me by G-O-D. And what are we going to be talking about today? That's a great question. We're going to talk about 3 ways to make money fast. Okay. Have you ever been up late and you were channel surfing and you saw an infomercial? Well, I have to. Almost everybody in the entire United States of America probably have. And so one night I purchased a system that promised to be super duper easy to implement, and I could start making money really, really fast. I could just see myself like the people on TV living their dream lifestyle. I got so excited when the package arrived. Now this is what's amazing. What I learned is the system was not so easy and required dedication, time, energy, and effort. Needless to say, I never completed a single course. Now, is this your dilemma also? Let's get personal. The reason most people don't complete anything is simple. It's not their passion or dream. When you're doing something that you absolutely positively don't love, which means you hate it, you will eventually give up on it. However, when you do something you do love, like I'm doing right now, it's awesome. There's no quitting, giving up, or failure. Man, let's talk about 3 ways, literally, to make money fast. This is super simple, so pay attention. Although it's simple in saying it, it may not be simple in doing it. If you remember the question is, are you a fast problem solver? If you want to participate in that poll, go to slowandblues.com/poll. That is the question. Are you a fast problem solver? So point number 1, solve a problem. Actually, that's point number 2. Point number 1 is identify a problem. Do you know there are so many problems in the world, and basically animals and aliens, which I don't believe in aliens, but animals do not have problems for the most part. It's the human beings that have problems. And the number 1 problem that I discovered that all human beings have, which is why my show exists, is that every human being that I have come in contact with wants more freedom, or they want freedom. That is the number 1 problem that is plaguing people. And you say, well, Doug, you say this all the time. I'm going to keep saying it because I've asked the question too many times and people always agree with me, is that what they really want is freedom. It's not even money. I remember when I was putting together another podcast, and on the page, or maybe even this podcast, it said freedom or money. And those were the 2, left, freedom, right, money. And I wanted to ask that question because what I've discovered, and people agree with me because it's true, is that people have money, they just simply don't have freedom. And so that literally is the number 1 problem. I said identify a problem. And so once you identify the problem that you want more freedom, and now you have to define for yourself what freedom is. So if you've been rocking with me for any amount of time, I define freedom as winning, and winning is freedom. And they're inextricably connected, which means that, a winning is not a take it or leave proposition for me. I don't know if it's a take it or leave proposition for you, but winning, because it's equal to freedom, I must win at all costs. I have to give myself an opportunity to win. I have to give my family an opportunity to win, and those people that are in my inner circle an opportunity to win. And the only way that I have to come to understand and believe that is through this thing called freedom. So this is why our show literally exists, because remember, I'm your freedom advisor, I'm a freedom evangelist, and that's the number 1 problem that's plaguing all of humanity. You can go to all 7 continents, and to a person, I promise you, if you ask them, what is the number 1 problem that's plaguing them, it's going to be freedom. And freedom is winning. And so sometimes people want to put a number to this thing called freedom. I don't have a number anymore. I just say better every day. But if you had to put a number to it, that will give you some good framework on how much freedom you possibly want. So, because remember, we're talking about 3 ways to make money fast. And the number 1 way to do that is to identify a problem. And the number 1 problem is freedom. So lately I've been looking at automated tools and stuff like that, and digital automation. I've seen a lot of videos about YouTube automation and things about ChatGPT and its various iterations. You have Bear, you have all of these different AI tools that are out there that are just killing the game, right? And yes, those things are powerful, and automation is absolutely positively necessary when you want to begin to generate real wealth. I'm going to tell you what I do as an entrepreneur is I try to find the quickest way to freedom. Like they said, to get from point A to point B, the quickest way is a straight line. And so in 2022, I came in contact with this thing called miracle money. Actually, it's not called miracle money. It's cryptocurrency. And What I love about cryptocurrency is that I've been involved in some amazing platforms. If you've been rocking me for some time, you know I talked about HIPs, high yield investment platforms, and I said there's a good HIP, a bad HIP, and scam HIP, and I gave you like, hey, look, this is how you assess a HIP or whatever the case may be. So much to the point that my brothers and I, we got excited about it. We said we're going to develop our own HIP, and so we're working on that. We had a very aggressive timeline, and full disclosure, we're not there yet because he was like, hey, this requires a little bit more due diligence and effort than we thought. But guess what? The juice is worth the squeeze, so we're going to continue to do that. So 3 ways to make money fast. 1, identify a problem. The number 1 problem that I know is plaguing most people in the entire world is this thing called freedom. Number 2, you want to solve that problem. And so how do you solve the problem? It's easy. I'm going to tell you, I just ask people questions. I can't make this up. I just say, hey, look, how can I help you? How can I serve you? And people will typically tell you what the problem is. I was, hey, Donnell, this is for Donnell Johns. He has a great community of veterans and stuff like that. I'm a veteran as well, too. You hear it at the top of the show all the time. And I went and he was away. But I went in and they were like, hey, you know what? I said, I've been here before. I know the owner, Donnell Johns. He's a cool guy. And I was like, I said, I'm not coming here looking for anything. I'm coming here giving away something. I said, how many people are veterans in here? That would be 100%. I said, wait, we're veteran affiliated. I said, well, go to our website, veteranhub.org. That's VETERAN.org. And you can sign up for a free account for life. And it costs you nothing. They were like, wow, you can really do it. I'm like, yeah, this is what I do. I'm a digital entrepreneur. I work with developers. We build digital products and services, and it's an awesome thing. It's an awesome feeling, and it also gives me an opportunity to meet a lot of amazing people, right? And solve problems, right? Because I'm a fast problem solver. And once again, I know people want freedom. And so having an opportunity to be on our platform allows you the ability to connect, share, and build with other veterans or people that are affiliated with veterans. So if you're a veteran, that's a little pitch there. Go to veteranhub.org and sign up for your free account for life. It looks a little bit like Facebook, but it's for veterans, okay? Now, so point number 1, identify a problem. Point number 2, solve a problem. How do you solve a problem? You solve a problem with your talents, abilities, and gifts, right? If you don't know what your talents, abilities, and gifts are, I highly encourage you to get an assessment. Ask people in your inner circle, ask your family members, ask your coworkers, what am I really good at? Is it communicating? Is it team building? Is it marketing? Is it advertising? Is it public relations? What is it that you are, is it consulting? What is it that you're really, really good at and that you're very, very passionate about? If you can do just those 2 things, identify a problem, solve a problem, you can do it very, very quickly, guess what? You're never going to have any problems when it comes to that. That in essence becomes, guess what? Your get rich quick scheme. Because we're talking about get rich quick, right? As opposed to getting rich slow, which is what most people do. You think about this for a minute. I'm going to say this slow, and I want you to really understand this. We spend a whole lot of time, that means working a lot of years, to get a little bit of money. Did you ever say it? I'm going to say it again. We spend a whole lot of time, say 20, 30, 40, 50 years, getting a little bit of money. How about we took a little bit of time and got a whole lot of money? That would make, or a little bit of money and get a whole lot of time. That sounds better. Well, that, my dear friend, is what we call miracle money or cryptocurrency, which is why I am in the crypto space. Literally as we speak. I'm on a couple of different platforms that are making me percentages every day. I didn't say tenths of a percent. I said percentages. Like 2%, 4%, and 4% a day. Some are 5 days a week. Others are 7 days a week. I love it. So if you really want to get rich quick, even though I said identify a problem and I said solve a problem, and point number 3 is repeat, repeat, repeat. Actually, it's opening up your understanding. And I'm going to drop a little special nugget, a little special gem here today. The gem is this. If you're the smartest person in your circle, it's time for you to go to another circle. You cannot be the smartest person in your circle. Go to another circle. Surround yourself with like-minded people that want to go somewhere, do something, and be something. And I'm not discounting people. What I'm simply saying is all of us want different things. But what I have discovered, and the denominator is this: everyone wants to be free. I just don't know if everybody's willing to put that work in to be free. So what are our major takeaways? Great question. Solve problems fast, and then you can make money fast. And what is our homework for next week? Like always, tune into next week's episode. Until next time, I want you to continue to build, launch, and grow your very own personal freedom success system. And I won't see you at the top, but where will I see you? I will see you over the TOP. Have an amazing day and the rest of your week. Bye.